We should be good. Oh, God, now we got the echo again. This one. There we go. Now we should be good. Yeah, Corey, stop with the try unplugging it and plugging it back on. It's a silliness. Usually the echo should be good. This is the new JChains Show. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, now we're good. Thank you. Hope you guys are doing all right. Thank you for your patience. We are finally going to get this thing rocking and rolling. What I was saying was that we're beefing today. And talking with Chris Rice down in the DMs here. He may pick up the fight if I drop some weight. I'm planning on that anyway. So I'm like 5'11", 230. Probably going to be down to like 210. Drop down to like 210. It's not going to be a problem. Be cut up. Bah! So that's how we got to figure that out. But so we'll see. That's the drama that's going on in my life today. I hope you guys are doing all right. Coinbase totally freaking rugged everybody with zero balances and the inability to buy and all that jazz, yada, yada, yada. So Mama Chains, we're going to have to get you off Coinbase because that's centralization right there. You were incapacitated. If you needed to sell your crypto at that particular moment, you were not able to. You couldn't buy anything with your funds. You couldn't do anything. And many people in that position. So I think it's time to get Mama Chains off Coinbase. What do you guys think? Smash the like if you think my mom should get off of Coinbase. And I think, listen, there's a lot of people, they got their own opinions. They got options, right? I am a ballet wallet kind of guy. I've got several of them. I think that it's a great device. I know there's the controversy because the seed phrase comes from one location, the card, yada, yada, yada. They've been great to me. I think that the card itself is fantastic. You know, some of the products that, that physical Bitcoin thing that we reviewed not too long ago. I believe that there's a link in the description for that. And maybe the price has gone up. You know, when we did the review, they were $75. And so it would be interesting to check. Let's actually do that because the price of Bitcoin has gone way up. So ballet.com, share this tab, buy now. $95. Look, if you took my advice back before Bitcoin did a little ripsky, you could have gotten that thing for 75. Now it's 95. Now's the time to buy those things because you know that the bull run is coming. Even if we have a pullback, we're still going to go up before we pull back, before we rip and dip, baby. So it's a great gift. Think about it for the holidays. Think about if you spend $100 per person right now. Maybe that's what you get. Maybe that's your gift threshold, $100. I didn't even have this pulled up. Son of a gun. There it is. Look at that. Well, it's different. It's showing a different view. Oh, here we go. We got to show this one. Man, one of these days. See, that's why it's nice to have somebody that presses all your buttons for you, huh? So here you go. $95. You know, you could spend $100 on someone for Christmas or the holidays right now. The only hardware wallet I have is a busted ledger you and Brian sent me. It says Bitcoin 2019 on it though, so it's still dope. Yeah, Corey, we'll see about getting you into a ballet wallet. We can get you a ballet wallet. Don't worry. But these physical Bitcoins, I honestly think this is a great gift. Again, if you've got $100 threshold on your gift giving for the holiday season, that's a tremendous gift. That if you got that thing right now, come December or whenever you celebrate, birthdays are throughout the year as well. But especially after, things go way up, that thing will be worth a little bit more than 95 bones. I don't know what, I guess we could, let's go see what 0.001 Bitcoin is worth. Let's share this tab and then we'll click this here so y'all can see as well. It's a show and tell. This isn't me just doing a thing here. All right. 0.001. So they're going to whack you about 30%. Okay. So it's a little bit more than that, $95 for $60 in Bitcoin. But what are you going to do? Get it now. It's still going to be worth a lot less than that. Still going to be worth a lot less than that. I did, in case anybody is in the Web3 Breakfast chat group, I did drop the link to the StreamYard here. So if anybody wants to pop in, you are more than welcome to. You'll show up in the green room and I'll bring you up and you can join the conversation. I do want to talk about the little scam wick that we saw today. Clearly a manipulation move. It was a leverage flush, had to have been. because there is no reason for something like that to happen. The outage on Coinbase, I find that to be fishy as well. Although, if I'm not mistaken, it happened several times last bull run, right? And so, maybe that's what's up. Maybe we're on, baby. We are so back. That's what everybody's saying. We are so back. Although Bitcoin dropping to 59. Oh, she's a dropping, folks. Maybe this is the correction. Was it just like the one big pump and then that was it? See, that's what I'm saying. You buy it now for 100, send it as a gift, say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Birthday, all that, yada, yada, yada. Hang on to this thing until AJ said the Q4 of 2025. So I would say maybe Q3. Get ahead of everybody. Don't get caught with a falling knife. Jump ahead. That's what I would say, right? If everyone's calling for Q4, jump out at Q3. You'll be fine. You'll make it. You're already here now. And that is the most important thing because only you can prevent forest fires. All right, let's do some house cleaning really quick because that's just what we got to do. We got to do some house cleaning. Go ahead. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? What are you doing? Just hit the subscribe really quick and smash that like. I don't care what you smash, but if you do smash the like as well, that's great. You could smash your lady. You could smash a beer. You could smash a piece of pizza, whatever. Smashing is up to you. It's like a buy one, get one free, right? You take care of the smashing on your end and then just smash the like over here on my end. Bada boom, bada bing, baby, quid pro quo. We both are smashed. No, let's not say that. We'll try something else tomorrow. Really quick, let's go on over to the X. And what's funny, I think I've got this cut out, so you're not going to see it. But the Twitter sphere, up at the top still says twitter.com, and then not x.com. That's funny how that still works. It will probably work forever as twitter.com. But make sure you're following over there too for Web3 Breakfast, 9 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. Don't miss that. That's your morning dose of DGen. We got super DGen. I hope my mom, Mama Chains, I hope you didn't watch today. Boys got silly. The boys got silly. Whew. What is happening in the crypto world? I tell you what, we had taken Web3 Breakfast off the live stream for just a little bit because of the rowdiness. And we went right back to it. That's how we do it. So appreciate you guys being here, though. All jokes aside, honestly, y'all literally could be anywhere else in the world right now, but I do appreciate that you are here with me. So thank you. And so get lively in the chat, smash the like, and let's get rolling. Crypto, am I right? All right, let's bring it on up. Market is up 3.6% today, up volume 47.7% today. So a lot of money coming into the market, even though, we're seeing a little dumpski, there's money moving in. So we'll figure it out how it's all going to shake out. But everybody knows that the volatility is here. So get ready for it. Little pre-market pump. Maybe this is the actual bull run. Nobody knows. This is uncharted territory, right? There's a lot of institutional money coming in. We don't know which way this is going to go. And so be ready. I know that I've got to make some moves here. We'll get back to CoinMarketCap here in a second. No, let's just stay on CoinMarketCap. My bad. Bitcoin back over 60,000. That's great. Ethereum trying to get back over 3,300. We'll see what happens there. BNB still on a roll at 4 to 6. I tell you what, that is one of those coins that I still have the PTSD from when I got my allotment from Binance back in the day when you signed up for your account. And then I sold mine at $8 thinking I was a boss. $8. That was like big time for exchange tokens at that point. And I'll tell you what, I missed it. So I missed BNB. And then I decided that because I believe another exchange token pumped right after BNB. And so I said, KuCoin shares. That one didn't pump. I'm going to load up on that. And it never did anything. I think, in fact, it went down. So I lost money on that one. So that's another one I don't like is KuCoin shares. And plus, it used to be the People's Exchange. Now you got a KYC. Definitely not for the people. Solana coming in at 112. You got XRP back to 56 cents, man. It was really nice to see that thing almost at, I think it was at 60 cents for a hot second, but Cardano's almost 62 cents. Doji's up 17% today to 11 cents. Holy shit. That thing's ripping. Is that going to be the biggest ripper of the day? Let's do that. No, Arweave. Arweave's the biggest. And then Jasmine, not a fan. Fetch. I don't own any Fetch. Probably should. Hopefully it's not too late for that. Aptos, Pepe, Dojis. We got some rippers. Got some rippers on the day. Anything in the hour major recovery. There's the Fetch, Singularity, AGIX, Uniswap, the graph. I had that one way back in the day. So did Nervos, CKB. That was one that had and then sold, and wish that held on for quite a little while. But what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna freaking do about it, huh? What are you gonna do? VeChain, love to see that thing. That's one that can't wait till it gets back up over the 25 cents that I was really looking forward to in the last run, that it just touched and ran to 28 and then dumped. I felt greedy on that one. All right. Oh, what's Immutable doing? I like that. That's been my cash cow. Oh, and then one more I know we got to check, and then we're gonna move on to NFTgo.io. Not Fetch. We were just looking at that. AI Tech. You guys know that I love that one. I want to see where this thing's at. Oof, down to wait. This has $1.11. This has $1. There we go. $1.11. So this thing's been on the move ski lately. One that we got in early. Hey everybody. Hey Ellie. Hey everybody in the chat. We got in early on at like 13 cents. This thing's been on a rip. Obviously correcting today after I think it touched like $1.40 the other day. Almost on a different chart, it'll show. I think that could wake up to about $1.40, $1.39, something like that. So be mindful of that. I think you're gonna start hearing more people talk about that one. That I really like what they're doing. That is leverage trading of meme coins. That's taking loans out against your meme coins. There's going to be a lot of other functionality coming into it. A lot of things on the roadmap that they've not implemented yet. Obviously, it's called AI Tech, which means at some point there'll be AI integration. So just be on the lookout for whenever that happens. If it happens. All right, NFTgo.io. We were looking at mutants the other day, still on here, still at that 4 ETH price. I've now joined the Atlanta Apes, so I'm in the mutants still for now. We'll see what we decide to do there. Hopefully we can make some moves. But all right, it's been a while since we did this, and I would love to go check out some analytics. So let's see, dialed up. Oh, 28, man. It's been actually a few weeks since it was so. This week, we actually brought back the live stream for Web3 Breakfast, and we have not checked the barometer, the market sentiment barometer, in that amount of time. So, and it was in the 30s. It was like at 31, maybe even 30 the last time we looked. And so this thing hasn't moved at all, really. So we're still in a cool. They've added a little emoji. It used to be I guess maybe cold is a snowflake. Cool is like like when they say partly cloudy or partly sunny. It's like, what the fuck is the difference? What does it actually mean? Just say partly sunny. Everybody wants to be happy. It doesn't have to be partly cloudy. That's what I think. All right. The trader 24-hour, we got 4,600 buyers and 5,300 sellers. This, even way back in the day, we were looking at this same, roughly 50%-ish ratio split here. This was always this 30-day profit and loss. This was our big metric that we decided, and I know that I'm not the only one that thought this. I know that we came to the conclusion as a community, is that this 30-day profit and loss will be the key indicator on when we see the NFT market come back. And in my opinion, and again, the NFT market is not going to come back until people start taking profits on crypto. And so, at one point, this thing was closer to a 10% ratio, right? Where, you see this 525,000 people that are in the loss, you would have seen like a 52,000 people in the profit, but you've got more than that. So it's getting a little better. But I think once we see that to a lot more people in the green, that will indicate that we are moving in the right direction. I see the morning chat folks showed up to the afternoon chat. Good morning. Good afternoon, my good morningers. I love you guys. You are all amazing. You are amazing. Blue chip index. What does this even mean, the blue chip index? Blue chip index is calculated by weighing the market cap of blue chip collections to reflect their performance. Okay. I think the only other chart that I spend a lot of time looking at is this category market cap. This thing to me, I think, is another great indicator of where we are in the maturity of the NFT ecosystem. For right now, you've got the PFP absolutely dominating. Clearly, you can see by these charts. The category for NFTs by market cap. But I think as we start to see game collectibles, we'll see as more digital shit starts coming into our world, whatever, that could be classified some other things, I'm sure. But art, we've seen to start to grow. And then utility, that's probably the miscellaneous, right? But land and metaverse, that was one, obviously, when there was the big craze, was a lot more prevalent, right? It was a larger thing. But we're looking for social, we're looking for music. We are looking for some of these more real world applications to start, showing up and really, dominating, more of the sector. So, hopefully, with, as we get into later in this year with DPIN and, a lot of the RWA stuff, we start to see a lot more of that segment, those ecosystems really grow. And people will always need PFPs. So don't get me wrong. Right. And the more people we get into this ecosystem, obviously, the more people are going to need PFPs. But just know that, we do want this ecosystem to mature a little bit and see some of these other classifications rise up and, see a little bit more of an equal volume. Collection, anything, top collections, nothing's changed. You got Crypto Punks, Bored Apes, Punchy Penguins, Mutant Apes, Azukis, Crypto Kitties. I don't know, man. Pudgy Penguins, man. That's craziness. I told you guys just a little bit ago. Hopefully, there's no news on the website yet, but hopefully, we're going to get a chance to square up in the pit down in Austin, Texas, at the end of May this year. So I got just a few months to get training. But I tell you what, I am so freaking excited if it's in Austin, Texas. You know why? Because I used to live there for a long time, and I got a lot of friends and family there, and that would be great to have a huge crowd show out. And then, what we would do afterwards, go have a little post-fight meal, pizza party in ATX, baby. Ooh, probably on South Congress Street. I'll tell you what, it'd be a big event. We'd have a good time. Every one of you would be invited to my victory pizza party. Every one of you. So I'll fight whoever. The only thing, I'm calling out Rice because he was running his fucking mouth the other night while they were doing a little watch party of the show, and obviously was saying some shit, talking some trash. And so, hey, put your money where your mouth is, or put your body where your mouth is, whatever. And so we'll see. But at the end of the day, I don't expect him to take the fight. I think he's a puss. And then I just don't want a situation like Crow and Moon Daddy where I'm fighting a fucking giant. That's not what I want. But I'll square up against anybody, man. I'm not afraid. So we'll see what happens. But we were talking on the ground. I just got to get the weight down a little bit, which I was planning on doing anyway. Got to lean up. Tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all of my training videos. It should be a secret, but I'm going to tell you guys because we're homies like that. My training videos, I'm going to take care of all of them in this current form, even leading up to the big show, so that when I show up, they're like, oh shit, that's not what he looks like. This dude's a fucking beast. Beast mode. That's what's going to happen. I might get that tattooed across my chest. Beast mode. With some eagle wings. Darn right. Definitely have something like that. Yes, Ellie. Thank you for pointing that out, because I ended up watching that whole live stream, and I'll tell you what, not only to disrespectful to Ben, myself, and some of our other friends, but disrespectful to George, clearly saying some things that were out of line, and so that's it. And Blood said he's from Detroit. He shoots, he doesn't fight, so I would never call him out because I'm not looking to get shot. I thought that was a little silly, but whatever. I'm not looking to shoot people. I'm looking to fight. So, all right, let's look at the main headline that was going on today. And I promise you guys, I promise you, I found this article just for me. Coinbase users see $0 balance after crypto trading app suffers a glitch. It's got the TLDR, the key points as they are, so we don't have to go through the whole article. Nobody wants to do that anyway. Coinbase suffered a glitch this today that left many users seeing a zero balance in their account. I don't use Coinbase, so I don't see. I will check in with my mother today to see if that affected her. I know AJ said it. Ashley said for a little while there were a bunch of people on the stream that said it kind of came up, before the power went out here, like just randomly. I'm pretty sure it was because of a storm, because there was lightning this morning that I thought. If you guys saw the morning show, I said something weird's going to happen because you could feel the energy in the air was off. And I did say, I bet we could go back and find that. I said something's going to happen today because the energy was just way off. And lo and behold, the power shut down here for several hours. But it was nice. I got to go have lunch with the wife. I got to have some boneless chicken wings. I know some of you children call them chicken nuggets, but they are boneless chicken wings, as we all know. Bitcoin saw its price drop by about 2,800 in a matter of minutes as reports of the outage surfaced. We are aware that some users may see a zero balance across their Coinbase accounts and may experience errors in buying or selling, the company said in a statement to CNBC. I think there's a couple things that, takeaways from this. One, like we are so back. When these centralized platforms have issues because of surges of activity, that's a good thing. That means we are so freaking back, baby. What do you guys think in the we got to log into that over here. I'm going to put up a poll and we're going to try to find out here what you guys think. Let's go. All right. Are we back, baby? Heck yeah. No, sir. Here we go. Are we back, baby? Heck yeah, or no, sir. It's simple. Yes or no. We're not making this complicated. You guys want me to do some TA? You don't want me to do some TA. I just like to look at the chart. I'm not like some of us just know how these things look. Like I'm not the perfect trader. I'm not the perfect chartist, but we also understand like the metrics of the markets and how they move. Now, sometimes there's like the thing like today, right? Here, this is let's go over here. This is Ethereum. Boom, that one right there. So this is Ethereum. Let's go to Bitcoin to look at that. This happens to be the perpetual futures, but I think we all saw the same thing earlier today with this crazy wick of a day where we saw a high of almost 65, about 64,500, low of 58.6. Not the biggest swing of volatility, but we talked about this. We've talked about this in my show, and I know that we've said it in some other, in Ben's and some other ones. But like those days of seeing $10,000 to $15,000 swings on Bitcoin, like they're coming back. I remember that was one of the most unfortunate days that I experienced in my leverage trade journey. Was one of those big volatile move days, but they happen. They're once the number goes up. The volatility will start to get a little rough here in the beginning before we go straight vertical. And I'll tell you what, it's those flushes, man. They're going to try to get people from making a lot of money, because once this thing pops, it's like you could be locked into it for months, and no matter what the funding fee end up costing you, you are so far in the profit, like it doesn't even matter. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go back to coin market here. That's probably better than looking at charts, because we want to be looking for any kind of opportunities here. Let's see if anything's down at the moment. Gala was on a little bit of a pump, so it makes sense that it's retracing. Beam, hate to see that one down at all. That is one of my bags, but here we go. Oh, here we go. That helps. I think. Well, let me take a look and see what you're seeing. Yeah, that helps me. It didn't change for you. Let's see. 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 Let Here we go. Here we go. Oh, scam likely. Love that. Why? Like, why do? Well, I'm glad at least they label it. I just wish that like the phone was smart enough then to just block it from even getting through. Like if you're telling me it's a scam call, get rid of it. I mean, if there's a way to do it, maybe you guys can tell me. Let's check our poll really quick. Are we back, baby? 82%. I got to tell you, 1982, what a freaking year that was. 82% of you, 83, well, you guys just wrecked it. 83% of you said, yeah, we are back, baby. Heck yeah. I agree. I think we're back. In more ways than one, for sure. So I agree with you. Right on. Too bad, 17% of you. What do you think? That's just, I mean, this is what we were talking about yesterday. It could just be the pre-market pump. But who knows? Who knows, man? Any other major news happening besides the Coinbase thing today? I'm not really sure. I think that's pretty much taking the headlines. Let's just check crypto news just in case there's anything major. Nope. Just Coinbase users see the $0 balance. You got Bitcoin retreats from 63K. Coinbase, Bitcoin ETFs, and crypto separately managed accounts. Think beyond Bitcoin. Nope. That's it. What do you guys think? Any losers that we should look at possibly adding to the portfolio? Beam back, or I'm sorry, ApeCoin down back over $2. That was finally made it back up over $2. That was for a long time. Jesus, remember that was back in the meta money days that we would say like if that thing ever got down below $1 or $2, that's the move. And Corey accidentally hit a message. I'm so sorry that my mod staff is just quick draw McGraw over here. You got those trigger fingers, huh, Corey? Just banning people. Just get the ban hammer out and you're done. What is XRP doing? They said it's not. It didn't recover like some of the other stuff was. 57 cents. We'll see. That's one that I tell you what, I'm frustrated just like everyone else is. But I know what happens. We all know what happens. So you just sit on the sidelines and you wait for it to pump. You've got your price target. You get out and you move on. But that's what I'm doing. My price target is like, I don't know, $15. So it's not a forever hold. Give me the $15, get me out. ApeCoin is crap, Brian. I know. It's one of those like you're not supposed to get emotional, and it's not that it's an emotional attachment, but it's the whole ecosystem. And for such a long time, there was a strong conviction in what Yuga was putting together, and then obviously I think naturally where they did the split and they kind of took the Bored Apes and the gaming, at least the accounts on Twitter that showed, I think visibly that they were trying to make that distinction so that because the apes were getting frustrated that everything was going to the gaming, and the gaming started to not make, if you're not a gamer, like it didn't fucking make sense. I don't give a shit about Dookie Dash. Like I was excited about the other side, and I had minted my coda with a weapon and held on to that thing for a while, and then that just like the floor of everything else just kept falling and falling and falling. So it seemed like it didn't make sense to keep hanging on to that, knowing that who knows where we are in the delivery of the game. So, take the coins, just like the conversation with the mutants, right? Take the money for the coins and put it into, some things that are going to move right now. And if you end up doing well, you can always go back and buy something similar, right? You can always go back and buy those NFTs or even upgrade, right? Like, well, I think the whole goal is sell the mutant, do well with the coin, and then, buy an ape, say you got the other deeds. Now you can go in and get the codas or some of the other special things that they had, the 5-star lands or or get close to the clubhouse, stuff like that. So I have a feeling that that is going to be a really good opportunity for people to make money. I think once the selling exhaustion or the selling pressure exhausts for all of the coins, and I know that the staking rewards goes away in like a couple of years, I think. So that's what I'm saying. Like that selling pressure should start to go away at some point, to some extent, and hopefully, if the game is big enough, which you hope that it might be. I mean, I know that in the filing for the game and all that stuff, they did have console with controllers, so maybe that's future expansion. Maybe that ends up really making the ecosystem much larger, and again, that's a supply and demand thing, and who knows, right? Who knows where that goes? It's already got the luxury. I know there's a lot of bad stigma attached to it too, but it's already got the luxury brand name. Pudgy penguins are cute little fucking penguins to some people, but the Bored Apes represent the original blue chip, and I know punks do too, but punks to me, it's not my jam, dog. Whoo-wee, not my jam. What do you guys think? We talked about the news. We talked to some coins. We shot the shit for a little while. Bitcoin ETF trading volume surpassed 7.5 billion today. Tell you what, it just retail is not going to lead the charge this bull run. It is going to be dominated by the institutional money. So be prepared for it. Just be prepared for it. Crypto antagonists, you late, bozos. You late. And we are back, baby. Let's look at our, before we shut this thing down, we got to look. 86. Whoa. Man, it did that thing again where it did like, so it went 86 back down to 82. We're back up to 86%. 1980, well, not 1986, 86% to 14%. Heck yeah, we are back. I agree, baby. We're so back, baby. All right. What are we thinking for time frame for all-time high for Bitcoin? Ready for that 69K? I mean, everybody's ready for the 69,420. We know that. I honestly, like, this shit could happen, in the next couple days. But realistically, I'd say probably next week if it has the potential, because you got to think what today is Wednesday, tomorrow is Thursday. If it doesn't happen tomorrow, it's not going to happen on Friday, because Fridays usually are not pump days. And then things will cool off, kind of usually over the weekend, and then maybe we'll figure out the following week. We see a little pump ski. What is my favorite pizza chain? Oof. I mean, honestly, like if I have to go with a chain, I'm gonna go with Papa John's, because I love the pepperoncinis. Now, what sucks about Papa John's is that most of the time, like, I want like 30 pepperoncinis. I literally want a pepperoni with every bite. But that never works out that way. And most of the time, like, if you comment on the pepperoncinis, you have like a 50% chance of getting no pepperoncinis, because then they just fuck it up and they just take them off. So, that's my go-to chain of choice. I think. Yeah, like, what are those? There's Little Caesars, Papa John's, Pizza Hut, Domino's. I do like Jets. I tell you what, I am a fan of the Detroit style pizza for sure. Growing up in Chicago, I love Chicago pizza. It is very heavy, but I do love it. So don't call me a puss or anything. I do love it. Lou Malnati's for life, for life. Detroit style is really good. That buttery, crispy crust, like that pan thick, whatever. I do not like New York style pizza. It's flimsy, foldable, yada, yada, yada. I know some people hate me for it. That's fine. I used to live in New York, so I'm entitled to my opinion, unlike people who've never traveled themselves and experienced like what it has to offer. Like California pizza, no, that ain't it. Like, they didn't. California Pizza Kitchen, I know that the CPK has like the original barbecue chicken pizza, and that's wonderful. I'm glad if they invented it, or at least made it popular, that We have that to experience now, but CPK is not my thing. Hungry Howie's, grew up on the butter cheese crust at Hungry Howie's. They had one actually like literally right around the corner from this office. If I went like out the back way, left, there was a Hungry Howie's up until like I think like 2 weeks ago they shut down. And I was going to try to get that butter cheese crust, but I never did. Never did. So I'll have to find another location because that was something I was actually looking forward to. Because as you guys know, pizza's life. I might have covered the microphone. Pizza's life. That's what I'm about. Well, I love you guys. Have a wonderful afternoon, evening, night, morning. I got Mexican. Did you guys see the, if you're in the chat group, you saw that I got pizza waffles. Was not as good as we wanted it to be. I can promise you that. But whatever. We tried it, right? We'll always try anything on the menu that says pizza. Have a wonderful day. See you all in the morning, 9 a.m. Eastern. Don't